Shabbat Shalom. We are on page 192. If you're following along in the prayer book, we join together with the words of Matovu. Ohalecha Yaakov Bishkinotecha Yisrael. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la, ya la la la. Vani berochastecha avo beitecha. Eshtave el hechal kodechecha be'yiratecha. Ya la 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 ya la ya la la Adonai Fatime Beitecha Umekom Mishkan Kevodecha Vani Eshtachave Be'echra'a Erecha Lifnei Adonai Osi Ya la 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 ya la ya la la Vani tefiloti lecha Adonai et ratzon Elohim berochastecha anei be'emet yishecha Ya la 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 ya la ya ya la 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 ya la 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 ya ya la la la. On page 194, a little birdie told me that sometimes Rabbi Erdheim likes to do this prayer in Hebrew. So we're going to do it in Hebrew today. We read together these words that recognize that our bodies are multifaceted and there are so many systems and processes that we need to work just so in order for us to be healthy and well. We read together, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher yatzar et ha'adam bechokma, uvaravo nekavim nekavim, chalulim chalulim. Galui v'yadua lifnei chisei chevodecha, she'im yipateach echad mehem, o yisatem echad mehem, efshar lehitkayem v'la'amod lefanecha. Baruch atah Adonai, rofei chol basar umafli la'asot. And at the bottom of page 197, we give thanks to God for our souls, that which animates these bodies of ours. My soul, which came to me pure, drawn from the reservoir of the holy, all the time it remains within me, I am thankful for its thirst for compassion and justice. Let my eyes behold the beauty of all creatures. Let my hands know the privilege of righteous deeds. Baruch atah Adonai, asher biyado nefesh kol chai, veruach kol besar ish. And on page 198, we move through 3 pages of Nisim B'chol Yom, blessings for the miracles that we see in our lives each and every day. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan l'sechvi bina lehavchin ben yom uven laila. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, pokeach ivrim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, matir asurim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, zokev kifufim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, rokah haaretz al hamayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamechin mitzadei kaver. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, malbish harumim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hanoten layayif koach. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hama'avir she'ena minai utnuma me'af hapai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani b'tzelem Elohim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani bat chorin. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, ozer Yisrael b'gvura. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, oter Yisrael b'tifara. Amen. And on page 204, the blessing for the study of Torah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. And la'asok implies that you are to immerse yourself, right? It's not just that you study. It's not just that you engage with Torah, but that you immerse yourself in it and you busy yourself with it and you make it a part of what it is to move through your day. Judy is going to chant Torah for us later, which is so exciting. This week's Torah portion is Mishpatim. Last week, we read the Ten Commandments. The week before that, we read the Song at the Sea. So there are these sort of two really incredible consecutive Torah portions where we get the words of Mi Chamocha, and the children of Israel have so much joy having walked across the sea on dry land and escaped Pharaoh's army. And then last week, the Ten Commandments, and also some really incredible leadership lessons from Moses and his father-in-law, Jethro. And, in the Ten Commandments, we have these very grand, ethical, moral, important, compelling commandments. And then this week we have Mishpatim. And Mishpatim are laws. So we have many, 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 many laws. It's like we had 10 commandments last week, and now this week we're going to fill in every other detail that you could possibly need to know about how to run a just society, and we're going to give it all to you today. So we are not going to engage with studying the many mishpatim that are in this week's Torah portion, but Judy will give us a highlight later on in the service. We turn to page 224 for the words of Chatzi Kaddish as we move towards the next section of our service, the Shema and its blessings. Yitkadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah ve'amad yivrach yireutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayedecho Beit Yisrael Ba'agala v'zman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehi Shemei Rabbah mevarach le'alam Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudsha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'yelchemata damiran be'olema ve'imeru amen. Arechu Baruch on page 228, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam yotzer or uvorei choshech oseh shalom uvorei et hakol hameir la'aretz veladarim aleha berachamim Uvtuvo mechadesh bechol yom tamid maaseh bereshit ma rabu maasecha Adonai kulam bechochma asita ma'a haaretz kinyanecha tit barach Adonai Eloheinu al shevach maaseh yadecha ve'al meore or she'asita yifa'arucha selah Or Chadash al Tzion Ta'ir v'nizkeh chulanu mehera le'oro Baruch atah Adonai Yotzer hameorot. On 231, love your neighbor as yourself, you said, and light-blinded we saw that inner and outer worlds are one as you are one. You spoke and we wrote. We reached for you down the centuries, your light moving before us as we climbed, fell back, and climbed again, your Sinai of life. Baruch atah Adonai, habocher be'amo Yisrael be'ahava. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu. Adonai Echad Baruch She'ehod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha Bechol levavcha ufol nafshecha ufol meodecha vehayu advarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levadecha v'shinantam levadecha V'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'beitecha uv'lachtecha b'derech uv'shochbecha uv'kumecha uv'shartam leot al yadecha v'hayu l'totafot bein einecha uchtavtam Al mezuzot beitecha uvishe'arecha lema'an tizkiru va'asitem et kol mitzvotai bitem kedoshim le'Elohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem Me'etz Mitzrayim liot lachem le'Elohim ani Adonai Elohechem. On page 239, as we move towards Milchamocha, Emet, there is no place where you are not. Even in the wilderness, there is your word. Emet, that pen strokes of lightning, white fire, black flame, stir the soul's passion, guide our sacred way. True and enduring is Torah. Your truth for us is certain and established now and forevermore. Like Moses, Miriam, and all Israel, we sing out and rejoice. V'chamocha ba'elim Adonai, v'chamocha Getzar b'kodesh, Torah tihot, Sefer Shira Chadasha, Shibechu Ge'ulim, V'shimcha Sifat Hayam, Yachad Kulam, Hodu v'himlichu, Ve'ameru, Adonai Olam Va'ed. Sur Yisrael Kuma Be'ezrat Yisrael, Ufedechinu Mecha Yehuda Yisrael. Go Aleinu Adonai Tzeva'ot Shemo Kedosh Yisrael. Baruch Ata Adonai Ga'al Yisrael. Adonai Sefatai Tiva Ufina V'Tefilatecha. Adonai, my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Elohei Avotinu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah. Hagadol Hagimor Elohim Golden Jovi Vekonim Aho Vezoger Vaste Havot Vimavot Umipi Ilahi Leman Shimoke Amapah Melech Ozer Umashiach Umadim Baruch atah Adonai Be'ezrat Torah Atah Gibor Lebanon Adonai Melech Hakol Atzara V'Yoshiach Mashiach Hashem Mechalkel Kalim Be'esed Mechayim Ha'o B'Rachamim Shomrim Yoveli V'Roveli Umatir Ashurim Umchayim Nato V'Shem Yavah Yeshua Ben Baruch atah Adonai Nekadesh et shimcha ba'olam, Keshem shemamtishi bo'oto b'shmei makom, hakatuv v'kol ze el ze'eh v'amah. Adonai Sevaot Melech Please be seated. We continue with time for silent prayer, either of the words on the page or the words in our heart. We're going to join back together in a few moments on page 258. On page 258. Sim shalom, tova uvracha, ein v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, Amecha, Barcheinu Yotzreinu Kulanu Ke'echad, Be'or Panecha, Ki Ve'or Panecha Natatalanu, Adonai Eloheinu, Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha, Ein v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, amecha, Torah chaim ve'ahavat chesed, Utzaka uvracha verachamim v'chaim v'shalom. Sim shalom, tova uvracha. Chen v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol Yisrael amecha, b'tov be'einecha levarech et amecha Yisrael, bechol עת ובכל שעה, בשלומך שים שלום, שים שלום, טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים ורחמים עלינו, ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל ישראל, Baruch atah Adonai hamivarech et amo Yisrael b'shalom. On page 362, we turn towards our Torah service for today. I invite you to please rise. Torah, udevar Adonai mirushalayim, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch shenatan Torah, le'amo Yisrael, B'kedushato, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonai, Kadosh Shemo, Gadol Adonai iti, Uneromemo Shemo Yada, Romemo Adonai, that are the heart shows here. Adonai Eloheinu, V'hishtachatu le'harosho. Chanting first or Devar first?
I can do the Devar first.
Okay.
While Cantor Thomas is getting the Torah ready and finding the spot.
I think we've got it. I don't think
Nobody's used it.
I don't think anybody's used it since you practiced.
Okay. As Cantor Thomas had said, we've learned about the 10 Commandments and that this Mishpatim, this Torah Parsha, is from the book of Exodus and gets into more of the laws and ordinances. Mishpat, the root, means justice, and you mentioned this also. Not only does it tell us laws, shares laws of how we should behave, but also tells us how to right a wrong and hopes to bring back the balance of justice. What I found interesting while reading this is the foundation and the basis of U.S. law, United States law. So we have an influence, I guess. But anyhow, there's not quite all the mitzvot in this chapter yet. There's only 53 that get into what you should do and what you shouldn't do. These 53 mitzvot or commandments talk about or outline how you should treat other people, how you should deal with property damage or personal injury. In addition, it gets into talking about some of the seasonal holidays, such as Shavuot, Sukkot, and upcoming Passover. The Parsha also outlines how do you cultivate crops, manage food, and gets into kashrut. And finally, it talks about the mitzvah of prayer. Towards the end of the parsha, or the end of the chapter, I should say, God explains to the Israelites what they will receive, the blessings they will receive if they follow these laws, if they follow these ordinances. Specifically in what I am chanting, God sends an angel to guide the Jews into the land of Israel. But God also says, if the angel is not going to tolerate disobedience. If you follow the laws and you follow the rules, I will give you a smooth transition into the land that I have prepared, into the land of Israel. I guess it's not I, but God. But that's what God offers. So, did I cover everything?
Yeah. Thank you for sharing your insight into that which you are chanting today and to this week's Torah portion. Now, let's make sure we're just the right spot for our. Yep, a little better situated. You got it? Okay, for our aliyah, and I'll make the offer I always make when we're in this configuration. If you want to come up and see the Torah, you're really actually welcome to all stand around up here today. For our aliyah today, is anyone celebrating anything special in January, February, March in this quarter? Any special occasions or events? I had a birthday.
I've read first place in special one.
Oh, that's pretty great. All right. So for us, for our birthdays and in celebration of this particular grandchild, why don't you guys come on up for the aliyah. Here we go. The blessings are on 368 if you want them. Are you ready? You're ready in your spot? Okay, there we go. It's happening. It's happening right now.
This is my bat mitzvah.
Is it?
I really haven't chanted from the Torah.
Never ever?
I read from the Torah, but never chanted.
Oh, this is a big moment then.
It is.
Okay, here we go. Baruch hu et Adonai hamorah. Baruch Adonai hamorah le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Hine Anochi sholeach malach lifanecha lishmarcha badarech v'laviyacha el hamakom asher achinoti. Hishamer mifana ushma bikolo el tamer bo ki lo yisa lifi shahem he shemi bikir bo he im shamo atishma bikolo viasita ko asher adaber v'yavti et oyevecha v'tzarti et sorerecha.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah temet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen. And Yasher Koach.
Thank you.
Yasher Koach. So Misha Berach, we think of a Misha Berach as a prayer for healing, and we're going to do that in a second. But in actuality, if we turn the page to page 370, if you're in your prayer book, there is such a thing as a Misha Berach for the Aliyah. And that is the origination, right? So Judy, to you, we say on this occasion of the first time you chanted from the Torah, having put in so much work and effort and taken the trope class and done all the things, why don't we all read together this blessing in English for Judy? May the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless Judy, the daughter of Phyllis, since she has come up to the Torah in honor of God and Torah. May she merit from the Holy One of blessings, protection, rescue from any trouble or distress, and from any illness, minor or serious. May God send blessing and success in her every endeavor. Together with all Israel, we say, Amen.
Thank you.
And Yashikoa. Mazel tov to all of us on the things we celebrate, that we are celebrating. All right. And we'll. Yeah, it's very exciting. All right. And now, before we put the Torah away, we will take time to offer our prayer for healing as well. Our Misha Baruch for healing on page 371. If you'd like to share any names of those for whom you're praying for healing of mind, body, or spirit, please do so now. Baruch atah Adonai Rofeh HaCholim. Mi shebe'ach avotenu mekor haveracha le'imotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mi Imotenu mekor haveracha laotenu. Bless those in healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Please rise as we prepare the Torah to go back to the Ark. We're on page 374, or we will be in just a moment. Here we go. Ki lekachto natati lachem Torati al ta'azovu. Eitz hayim l'machazikim ha v'tom me'usha diracheha darcheha devoteha Shan Ashivenu Elecha Benashuva We continue on page 586 with the words of Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach la'antu. Jealous. Please be seated. The Mourner's Kaddish is on page 598. We take time to recall those in our community who have died in the past 30 days. We remember Tricia Devereaux, Ron Hampton, Joanne Sechler, Michael Cecil, Joseph Pepos Tarabulos, and Joseph Pepos Tarabulos. At their yard site, we recall Ellen Myers Edelman, Arlene Albin, Bernice R. Altbach, Peter Blacker, Shirley Califf, Miriam Clayman, Betty Caplone, Molly Cowan, Wayne Eugene Crook, Wilma Faye Davis, Arnold Epstein, Ray Fagan, William Ward Faison, Edward Fink, Annette Foxman, Dexter Gainsborough, Robert Gentile, Estelle Gold, Reuben Goldman, Robert Goldman, Abraham Green, Sandra Greenberg, Robert Greenblatt, Jerome Guncher, Evelyn Height, Stuart Hurwitz, Merrill Jacobson, David Joseph, Ruth Joseph, Louis Kaufman, Elsie Krasner, Honey Krydell, Celia Kufert, Helen S. Levine, Saul Levine, Jack Manton, Judith Marks, Lily Marks, Charles Miles, Harry Millman, Joshua Novell, Bob Oxner, Fred Olinger, Cecile Mayer Pearlstein, Margaret Portis, Alfred Radicki, Sheldon Resnitsky, Harry Richter, Marlene Rosenbaum, Alfred Shunwalter, Gabriel Schwartz, Francis Sheehan, Daniel I. Sherry, Florence Siegel, Ada Silverman Kane, Robert Spiegel, Sid Strauss, Irene Strauss, Sheila Tannenbaum, Billy Booth Tully, Harry Vygotsky, Frederica Weisenthal, Dorothy L. Yoder, and Nellie Ziemba. Is anyone else remembering a yard site this week? We recall these individuals along with those who died in the service of our country, those who perished in the Shoah, those who died in conflicts in the state of Israel. We rise to honor their memory and offer the words of Mourner's Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divarach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon u'vyomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, v'agala uvizman kari v'imru amen. Yehi shemei Rabbah mevarach le'alam u'lamei amaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yithaleh v'yithalal shemei d'kudsha barichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shalama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu Israel. Amen. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Shabbat shalom.